Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to take a look at how you can Zenkai the green Super Trunks. So green Super Trunks has received a Zenkai Awakening. We will take a look at a Zenkai Awakening first and then we'll talk about how you can get them. So if we take a look, obviously if you go to your news you can click here and you can see the difference between a Zenkai and a non-Zenkai unit. So pretty straightforward, and yeah, we'll go through the changes. So if we take a look at his special move, Buster Cannon, so previously it gave a 10% attribute downgrade to strike damage received. That's now a 20% attribute downgrade for 15 seconds or 15 timer counts. If we take a look at his main ability, he had plus 75% strike damage and plus 10 to own strike arts cost, and deplenished or reduced his own vanishing gauge recovery. In terms of his Zenkai, all the negatives have been removed. He now restores his own ki by 20, draws a strike card, and retains the plus 75% to his damage. In terms of his special skill, previously it was plus 15% to strike damage and plus 10% to strike arts to inflict feint. That's changed now, and he has plus 20% to strike damage. They didn't change his feint chance, and I think feint chance, and it's just because of some fear that they have regarding feint. In terms of his Zenkai abilities, or his Z abilities I should say, he remained a 25% hybrid Saiyan, strike attack and base critical. But his Zenkai abilities include both the green tag and the hybrid Saiyan's tag. So he's got a 20% increase to base strike to blast, and 15% to strike and defense, and those will increase in 5% increments all the way up to a max of 40% base strike attack and 40% base blast attack, and 35% base strike and 35% base blast. So all pretty good overall. In terms of changes to his unique abilities, so previously he only had two unique abilities. One was inflicting the attribute downgrade minus 20 or 20% to strike damage received to the enemy when you enter the battlefield, and he used to have plus 30% to his own ki recovery. Now he's got quite a few updated abilities. So obviously starting with the first, he will increase damage inflicted by 20% and reduce damage inflicted by 20% for 10 timer counts when entering a battlefield. He will also inflict the strike damage debuff to them as well for 20%. He gains Enraged Super Saiyan, which increases his card arch draw speed when he has fallen allies. He also has plus 40% to ki recovery, and also applies the following buffs to himself if that is a Vegeta's family or Vegeta's clan unit, with a 20% damage inflicted increase and a 20% special move damage increase, which is pretty damn good. Then he's got Dauntless Potential, which restores his ki by 30 after an enemy attack is over, and gradually restores his health each timer count for 20 timer counts. And then he has Strength at Breaking Point, which applies the following effects when the battle starts, which is 30% to damage inflicted and reduces damage received by 20%. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. There's a couple ways to get him. There's a battle gauntlet, which we'll cover in another video on how best to do that. There's the awakening missions. There is buying the special mission pack, which we'll go through as well. And there's of course the Zenkai Rush. Now Zenkai Rush will only apply after the current Zenkai or the next set of Zenkai Rush is finished on the 27th of April. So you're not going to be able to Zenkai Rush get them just yet. Of course, the battle gauntlet here, pretty straightforward, same as every other battle gauntlet. Try and compete as many stages as you can, so that you can get as many attempts on Trunks as possible. Clear all the stages, and eventually you will receive a pretty good benefit overall, and you'll be able to get a whole bunch of shards from. There's an effective category mainly composed of Cell units, Gohan units, and they just threw in a Whis there, I guess, just to make the new Whis relevant, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the battle gauntlet. We will take a look at that once we do the auto battle, and I'll run it at a bit of a higher stage. Then we also have the special missions. You'll see that the red Goku Rose is still up. The special missions are the same as always. Complete a daily mission, do PvP, do battle gauntlet, do your co-op missions, and yeah, do Tournament of Power. That's pretty much what they all amount to. And then there's winning with Cell Saga characters. All pretty straightforward. Nothing here too hard. And as always, the Zenkai Awakenings are done really, really well. So there's nothing too difficult there. Just use a Cell Saga team or fight Cell Saga enemies, and you'll be able to easily get a lot of these done, which is, yeah, pretty cool and pretty easy. Then there is the special pack. You can buy this if you are short of the Z Souls 4 Trunks. So if you're like myself and you don't necessarily have Trunks at 7 stars, so you cannot benefit from a Z Awakening. If you're like me and you really want to get him to 7 stars so that you can do so, there is a nice way to buy a pack. That pack will give you 3000 Z power, which is pretty good, pretty close to a 7 star, and you can buy that under the special section. So if you go to your missions, not events like I am right now, but if you go to your missions, you will see under the special section there is where you can buy Trunks. It'll cost you 2000 stones. You have to decide if it's worth it. It will also give you 1200 Zenkai power as well. So very cool. But yeah, that is pretty much it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or leave a comment and I'll try and reply. Otherwise, get to Zenkai Awakening Trunks. It's really going to benefit you. And yeah, that's it. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.